Um, I was making some performance testing on our network, so it seems that we are good. 700 megabits per second should be good, right? Thanks for coming. My name is Ricardo Ferreira. I am a developer advocate at this company here called Confluent. I'm not sure how many of you have heard about us, but Confluent is basically the company that has been founded by original creators of Kafka. And more importantly, it's practically the company that is behind Kafka, because more than 85% of the commits on the open source technology has been built by developers from Confluent. So what we do is essentially we breathe Kafka the whole day, all right? So this presentation, we actually got 20 minutes, so I'm trying to actually catch up real quick, and what matters for this presentation is the objective is basically two. Conceptually is one, but I'm going to make it two. Conceptually is about showing you how to do with Kafka as a serverless technology and Azure, right? That's the main objective, and I'm going to demo it for you so you can see how it works, right? The second objective that I kind of would like to make it primary, of course, we've been the entire week in our booths kind of talking about the concept of event streaming applications, right? And let's face it, it's not a very easy term to digest. How many of you have heard about event streaming application at all? That's so good, right? You guys are so smart. I mean, I think probably some Microsoft thing, but people here are really smart. So, but for those of you that doesn't know what event streaming or streams in general is, I have coming up with a way to explain streaming by giving you a way to play Pac-Man, right? So what I would like to do right now is to grab your phones and scan this barcode over here, right? When you do this, you're going to pop up an application in your phone, right? So you are going to be asked for provide your name or your handle or whatever you want to be called, right? Try not to use more than 18 to 20 characters. It's more like for, in the end, I would like to be able to show everybody on the screen, all right? So for that reason as well, try to be polite for whatever you're going to write in your name, yeah, because it's going to show up over here, okay? And after you provide your name, the game is going to start. You're going to see an animation a little bit real quick. Just type it with your finger, and then you can start playing, all right? It's Pac-Man. Come on, I don't need to explain how you're going to work Pac-Man, right? So just go ahead and play, okay? Can I switch the screen just for a second, or everybody already scanned it? Can I switch the screen? Okay, keep playing, have fun. So for those of you that never see a stream in your life, this is a stream. So these are the events that are coming out of your phones as you play Pac-Man, right? So every time, I always forget the name of the little ball, the yellow little ball that Pac-Man eats, but every time he eats one of those balls, it emits one of those events, right? Every time you also game over, which means you lose your 3 lives that you have. When you game over, it's going to emit another event as well, right? So a stream or streaming is actually an infinite set of events, right? And because of the characteristics of being infinite, we gotta come up with a new platform to process and store those type of things, all right? If you go back 30 years ago, we have this concept of relational databases and no relational databases like NoSQL, where we can store data and then you can load them up later to process, right? Pretty sure everybody here have worked once in your life with a database. But databases handles limited sets of data, right? So how come now we have to work with infinite sets of events that keeps happening all the time? Like this, it's a stream, okay? So that's where Apache Kafka kind of came in. What we are going to do now is I'm going to give an overview of how about Confluent Cloud works, okay? And then later on, all those events that you were playing in your Pac-Man games and that are being stored on Kafka topics, I'm going to create a scoreboard from scratch using KSQL. So this is going to be an event streaming application that's going to grab this, do something useful, and present in a form of a table which is pretty familiar for everybody. So you can see what an event streaming application really look like, okay? All right, but before that, let me give you an overview about the story about what we are doing at Confluent. Here you go. So if we go back 5 years ago, right, Kafka was basically an open source project that you may know as well, have been invented on LinkedIn, like 2009, I think, and has been promoted to GA Apache project on 2011, if I remember correctly. But 5 years ago, this is how Apache Kafka would look like. You would have this cluster, which is the basic project that you have, and around the cluster, you have this open source project for Kafka Streams, Kafka Connect, the consumer and producer API, which is basically what your application would use for read and write data into Kafka, right? So what we have heard from our customers and the developers that we've been interacting with so far is that, all right, it's good. Kafka's pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of a very scalable, reliable, and in very smart technology to work with stream of events, but it's hard to actually package up all those open source projects and make some good usage of. So what we have done is come up with what we call the Confluent Platform. It's a distribution of Apache Kafka as is. You pretty much all you have on the open source world, you have on Confluent Platform. However, we have created an ecosystem of other tools around it, such as Schema Registry, REST Proxy, and other tools that I'm going to talk about later, all right? And then, people love it. I would like to say that we've done a pretty good job in actually coming up with something that's easy to digest for developers. But then we've heard people like, all right, it's pretty cool when you were working on-prem, but I would like to try this on the cloud right now. I'm moving my workloads into Microsoft Azure. So what we have done? What we have done is to create Confluent Cloud, which is a distribution of Confluent Platform, everything that you would have on a Confluent Platform, but now running on top of a managed service and any cloud provider you want, which is AWS, GCP, and guess what? Now we have just announced the support for Azure, right? So I'm going to show how that works right now, Confluent Cloud, so you can get an idea about how Confluent Cloud works, and then we can move on. So what I'm going to do is log in into my account using Confluent Cloud. Ricardo, confluent.io. My password I'm not going to say out loud, as long as I type correctly, of course. And within your account, you can create environments. Environments are basically a way to separate dev, QA, prod, project A, project B, project C, right? You create environments. Within an environment, this is the cluster that I'm using for the Pac-Man demo. So all the, is there anybody playing Pac-Man right now? Just for the sake of troubleshooting, so I can see, for example, the data flowing for the user game topics, you can actually see from here, the same stream of events that I've shown you before, you should be able to see right here, like this embedded consumer, if somebody is actually playing with the Pac-Man. Yeah, here we go, somebody's playing. Let me see, no, nobody's playing. All right, so what I'm going to do to show how easy it is to work with Confluent Cloud is to create a cluster from scratch. So I'm going to call this Microsoft Ignite. I'm going to select Azure as my cloud provider, and I'm going to make sure we're be close as possible. So East Coast is the more appropriate one, and you can check if you're going to have high availability across multiple zones within that region, or you don't want high availability, but you would like to pay less for this. So I'm going to select multi-zone, launch, and just like that, you have a cluster created. This is running. This is literally running. Let me show you how that works. Let me create another one. I'm going to log in into my account now using the CLI. So why I'm going to do this? Because using the CLI, I can produce data for testing purposes. So if I Kafka cluster list, if I list my cluster, I'm going to have two of them right now. What I've just created was this one, right? So this is the cluster ID. I'm going to say that I'm going to use that cluster, okay? And look what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into the topics, create a topic called, I don't know, test, right? Oh, I don't have permissions to create topics? Why? Okay, let me create one from here. CC Cloud API, key, create. I'm going to use this API key. Use. I have to authenticate myself in order to create things, right? Just like a database, you have to say who you are and what you can do, right? So now, let's try again. Here we go. Test. I'm going to create with defaults, but you can specify the partitions, replication factor, all of this, right? So now, if I type CC Cloud, Kafka, topic, list, I'm going to have one topic called test, right? You see how fast it is to work with the Kafka right now? You would spend like weeks only setting up your own brokers. Now you can jump straight for the development part. And I'm going to start actually producing data for this. So produce to the topic test. So let's start with the famous hello world, right? And if I go to my messages, I should be able to see one record called hello world over here. Should I be able to see if the internet kind of helps? Let's see, send another one. Here we go. So this is my another one. The hello world kind of got missed somehow. That should be the hello world. Hello world, hello world. Here we go. So you see how fast it is how to work with Confluent Cloud? Like producer, consumer in a matter of minutes, right? So now what I'm going to do is, all right, stop this producer, go back to my other screen. I have a KSQL server running on Azure right now, right? If I show my topics, I'm going to have two topics, right? The first one is going to be called user gain, which has your score, your lives, and your current level. And I have the user losses, okay? So these topics are the ones that are receiving the events from the game, from the Pac-Man, right? I have topics, which is the inbound stream. But as you can see, I have no streams, and I have no tables, okay? So what I'm going to do now is create a pipeline that's going to process those events so we can come up with a table, with a scoreboard, okay? So let me get into the folder that has my pipeline code, which is this folder over here, pipeline, okay? So let me go back to folders, and then I'm going to enter the pipeline folder. You see this file called queries.sql? Just like I would do in a database. Look at that. I'm going to connect into the cluster, the KSQL server again. Now that I'm within the folder that has the queries.sql, and I'm going to run script queries, right? Queries.sql. So I'm not going to run through the whole code. If you care to go come by in the Confluent booth later, I can explain the code myself later because it's going to take some time. But what this script does is basically create a set of streams and a set of tables. Just real quick. All right. So basically, I'm creating streams and some tables. And if you see the notation of it, it's basically SQL. So now we have some streams created, and I have some tables. What is important is this one right here. So look at what I'm going to do. Select from. Would you mind to play again, Pac-Man? Just play, so we can see some events coming from this stream over here. Neil, Mr. Depp, JS. Okay, cool. So now you are not only seeing the bunch of streams coming in, now you are seeing actually some representation of useful data. This would be what you would send out for maybe Grafana or Elasticsearch for presentation purposes, right? And look at what you can do as well. I just selected, right? I actually create a program using Go. This program is basically subscribed to a Kafka topic, which is a scoreboard. And I'm going to execute this program right now. Go run scoreboard. Oh, I have to enter the scoreboard folder. Go run scoreboard.go. And keep playing. I need you to keep playing because now I'm going to actually sort data. So who is Alexei here? Right here? Could you give him the t-shirt? Because he's rocks in Pac-Man, so I think he deserves a t-shirt, right? And actually, you just got passed by Mood Bob. So who's Mood Bob? All right, so give you one for Mood Bob as well. All right. And actually, this is the interesting about event streaming application. You see now how data now looks like alive. If you remember the old days, right? You would have this transactional databases where all the transaction would end up there. And you would have this daily job batch would have transferred all the transactional data to a data lake and a data warehouse, and then you would run the analytics on this data lake and data warehouse. Now with Kafka and event streaming applications, you can actually do analytics on top of these streams. So the data is actually alive. There's no more like, okay, I'm going to create a snapshot and a static set of data, and I'm going to transfer that data to another layer. All right? So that's the power of event streaming applications. And you can do all of this using Confluent Cloud. I mean, that's what I've built here, basically. I've created a cluster. I've deployed an application on Azure, which is basically, the Pac-Man game is essentially HTML and JavaScript. All right? And a matter of fact, if you care, you want to try yourself, and at home, here we go. If you want to try yourself, you can just scan this barcode. All the code for this demo is on GitHub. So you can basically go ahead and create a Confluent Cloud cluster, give you your API key and secret for the API cluster, deploy, and start playing. All right? The value of what we have been doing at Confluent, people, it's we've learned that a typical Kafka project usually takes months to complete. And more than 50% of this Kafka projects is basically you figuring out, okay, how much storage per broker I'm going to put on a given Kafka deployment, how many zookeepers I need for my deployment, how I would like to size my KSQL application. So by the time you start using a service like Confluent Cloud, you jump straight to what really matters, which is producing value to your company organization. So building creative applications that are going to be useful for something. All right? Thank you for coming. I will be more than available in our booth if you have any further questions, and have fun. All right?